さっきの続きで、さっきのフリーズした続き。これやる必要あんのかな。またそっから。
'Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards spy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Unad.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere. There are times when no one's standing watch there at all.
どっちかな。上に上がる道が欲しいんだが、上出しよ、多分どうせ。
Business could be so pressing.
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the regent kin to request a private audience.
Oh, perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my faith.
My lord.
Oh, unring your hand, as if anyone in this palace would dare say a word again now. If Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers.
どこだ。ないよ。ここでしょ。この部屋だったと思うんだが。なくね。これないぞ。ないんやが。あった。今なんか光が漏れた。ドアから入り直すときに。
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace.
さよなら。
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace.
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
誰これ。
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood. Milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
いや、いらん報告せんでいいんよ。
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you, and should you have the gold for it.
は
Off you go now. If
誰？お店？あれか。召喚があったからあれかもしかしたら。そんな感じの衣装ではあったけど。ケツが燃える。
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
クエスト。ああ、報告ね。場所だけ確認しとくか。奥にあったような気がする。今どこ？この隣じゃん。王宮のすぐ隣ってどういうあれなの？ここでしょ？たしなみ。得意様のプラチナチケット。やっぱり。とりあえず今はいいわ。なんかあった。
Suppose all we can do is wait.
I've never seen aught like this. I'd wager my own master would be
バレたら
astounded
怒られ
to
そうだ
learn
な
of its existence.
とりあえずなんかチクリに行こう。もうこの装備いいやろ。もうめんどくさいこれ。重いんよ。もう一個装備持ってると。
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Oh, did it pertain to the queen?
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right? It's on the roads, despite the hour.
Okay.
You know where to find me.
Oh, there's something written here.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen.
これ
I know this sigil. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal. Let me see. It reads, True to our word,
雷
we ought pray make haste in securing Melv. that all might be made ready ere our plans are
メル
set
ヘ
to
村
make a clue. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. Though the political situation is stable at present, I fear such a partnership would only... At any rate, to seem our search has led... I will investigate these matters as best I can. Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot, and ere it slips my mind.
Phasus. Now there's a name to remember.
誰？ファズス。
Shall we seek out the young man from the other day? I know the way. Follow me. Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
またあの少年、まあ昼じゃないとダメとかじゃないの？あ、酒場で時間を潰せばよかった。
Could you come over here?
Welcome to the stuff. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I? Come back anytime.
あ、またおるわ。
It was an eventful journey, but we made.
Hoi, friend! Have you any time for me? There's something I've come to understand during my... Every last resident in this city is wholeheartedly devoted to living up, for it made me painfully aware of my own position. I want to live a life I can proudly call my own, and I tire of enduring my mother's coddling. And looking at this box, it is proof that I am not my mother's servant to be willed about as she pleases. It is something I obtained of my own.
もらっただけだけどな。
Though it came to me
そうだけど。
Pray, take this with my thanks. 'Tis now, I'd best be off. I may not be able to wander the city again for some time. Thus, I cannot say when next we'll see each other. Though, I feel till then.
That was quite a gift. I hope that procuring it was not a burden upon the lad. I knew it to be so. I say we speak with anyone and everyone who springs to mind. You never know what sort of useful tidbits we might turn up.
ここにも行きたいけどな。ちょっと一回ダフネのところ行ってみる。後日。一日経ったっちゃ経った。
Shall I show you there, master? Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
あれ、おらんくなった。
I wonder what it was Malcolm found.
なんやろな。あ、おった。ん？こんなんじゃなかったっけ？えった。子供に聞けばわかるって言うけど、子供すんげえ少ねえんだけど。あ、中にいるのかな、もしかして。あ、いたいたいた。違うな。あ、なんかもう一匹いる。
Is Malcolm all we were supposed to go exploring together? Why, I wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into.
やっぱり近いやんけ。おい、もうちょっとはけ。
Don't tell nobody what I.
This way, if you please.
え？どこ行くの？
Follow me if you would. I know the path best traveled. Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I
wonder what it was Malcolm.
え？ 下にもう行っていいのかな。ここにはいない。開かねえんだが。
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
こいつ投げてぶち壊せねえかな。これ投げてぶち壊せねえかな。あ、ただ痛いだけだった。すまねえ。ダメか。なんだっけ。おっさんいなくなったな。地下開かねえんすけど。
Is it true? You're the only. I seem to recall someone else boasting of being there. Just be sure you play your part well, whatever the truth. A fellow Drake or two, and I reckon you'll earn the people's faith.
いや、ドレイクにはもう戦いたくないです。あ、いたいたいた、おっさん。
Where could Malcolm? Perhaps you could try asking the other.
I wonder what it was, Malcolm.
他にも子供いるか？あれ子供か？
Malcolm. All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
Shall we be off? We've a report to make.
ケンドリック。これですか？
Just where are these vaults exactly?
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a... Come, I fear there's not prey. Follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look there, a hole. Could he have... There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. Let us make haste.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
なんだろう。何のための地下？
Naught feels quite so wasteful as coming upon a fine piece of equipment after purchasing the very same item in a shop.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurous trade.
開かない。こちら側からは開かないかな。カタコンベっぽいけどね。ああ、そうだね。普通に来れるの？ジジイは普通に来たぞ。つかみづれ。
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick?
先生な
Never
の？
believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like...
Truly, perhaps we ought to...
Shall we
ブックブ
follow,
ック、モア
Master?
ブック、
I suppose 'tis so.
シュオリング。これ壊せないの？
How are we to get through this door?
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Ah, now I feel a fool.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
そういうちっちゃい敵は頼むわ。もうめんどいから。
I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing?
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is there some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This, might I ask that you not share the existence? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulate. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone.
Oh, but
However, in exchange for your silence, let's investigate this place's secrets together.
It's quite a collection of tomes. I'm sure I'd be seeing stuff.
this place is amazing. On you.
大量の本。巻物。文句は何なんだい？ちょっと行ってない下の段行ってみるか。ん？
We shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this.
うん。カメラ視点が死んでるよ。
My heart leap from my throat.
うちの方が近いと思ったけど違ったな。なんもねえ。ああ、そうでもねえ。アンデッドがいると思ったのにな。言ってるから。
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
結局ここに出てくるってこと？あれ？やばい。わからなくなった。ここだよね。ここ。あ、そっちか。どうした？
Do you know the river close by the church? Well, it's quite a problem for the church, as it draws from the river to make holy water. The water's so filthy. I was thinking you could help the priests by... I'll help too. I'll look...
Now we seek
Nico.
gold ore. Though it is sold in shops, mining some ourselves might prove the better choice.
There's no great shock to me.
こっちだな。何なんだお前。なんか怪しい
Hail,
な。
friend. I've an eye for people. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be... Fear not. I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home. Sound appealing? Then come...
ちょっと待って。さっきのやつじゃないのか、怪しいやつ。なくなったじゃねえか。ミルドレッドのせいで。
Good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go.
あ、いたいたいたいたいた。
Good. We're here.
My. I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot. Ah, 'tis obvious. Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you please. I was to report on your comings and goings, you see. But I suppose that job's over. Now you found
前の命もここまでだ。
So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go?
いや。
Understandable. Still, no harm.
いたいたいたいたいたいたいたいたいたいたいたいたいたいたいたいたい。なんかと思ったわ。
You there! Halt!
Shit! We're in.
With all likelihood, he is an agent dispatched from it. We will hear all he has to say before the week.
ああ、生き残ったんか、お前。
Yes, sir. It'll do you no good letting me rot in here, you know. Another agent.
今何になってる？ミドレッド？ OK。ミドレッドに侵入されたせいで、お前らなんでこんなとこにいるんだ？この辺、ここか？あ、ここか。
Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? Many thanks, friend. I knew.
めちゃくちゃ怪しい。
Solid walls are a joy that can't be beat.
様。
And ours for a full week at no charge. What a steal.
I suppose 'tis so.
ああ、寝れる。
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
助かるな。気に入ったんなら売りつけてやるみたいな感じになりそうだな。この預かりボックスがあるのがそんな気がするわ。下にも家あるんだな。 わー、この家も大概狭い。あ、ここなんか見たことあるな。でっかい魚あるなと思って見てたわ。微妙なとこに家あるね。しかし。住宅街か。
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
ああ、またお前いるんや。
Aye, got some coins. It's much appreciated.
うーん。数日後。あ、金塊2個、金鉱石2個ある。
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when
金鉱石。ああ、意外と少ねえ。
treated to the foremost host. Much obliged.
Goblins approach!
あ、
We
なん
have
て
no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
え
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet ever since he came here, he...
I understand how you must feel. But there is no medicine that can heal him outright. I am caring for him as best I can. However, if you truly cannot, mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But
I will look after him.
Right.
Boy, you risen. Have you found any gold ore yet?
Wow! This'll be... Listen, I was talking to the priests, and apparently our
なんや。せめてこっち向いて喋れ。
Remember how I told you? Now lots of people who live... The priests have been treating everyone as best. I want to help them. Apart from ask you, that is. Would you... Oh, I'll talk to the priests in the meantime. See if there's...
Now we need of medicine.
水毒。
We can purchase.
Here you are.
ん何急に急だな。あ、こっちの方がいいね。どうやって俺変えるんだろうな。んだああ、ビルズレッドの、あれか。調査結果。あ、これか。次は。このままいけねえかな。とか、この辺りだったよね。このまま行ったら来られるかな、やっぱ。誰やお前って感じになるかな。
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
こ どこそれ。向こうだったっけ？ここだっけ？あ、ここがイタリアンでしょ？あんまないね。
Wakestone shards are treasures to be prized, though only when made whole can they work their magic.
We must take care not to throw it away by mistake.
一回整備してから入ろう。怒られるかな。巡回が2人ぐらいいたもんな。
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
どうでもなかった。あれ？そうじゃなかったっけ？こっちか。
Well, have you found some place? Oh, to guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me.
じゃあ行きましょうか。スッといけた。着替えなくてもいいのか？
It is good to be reunited.
This should be far enough. If you truly are arisen, words may be wind, but there's not mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be.
Huzzah! We must inform Captain Brandt at once.
ここ。どこ。俺自分家でしょ。自分なんかついてる。なんこれ。ケンドリックって聞いたことあるな。スベンってなんか聞いたことある。あ、あいつか。気持ち悪いこと言ってる。スベンがストーカーになった。調合して、ランタンオイルめっちゃ多いな。毒抜き？あ、ないね。追属中和。 何個必要？それをまず見てからにしよう。見てからにしよう。ここも集めんのかよ。ここも集めんのかよ。まあ持っててもやんないからいいけど。使わないからいいけど。最後のお願い、多分、なんかまだありそうな気がするけど。持ってきたぞ。
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you?
これ万能薬もカウントすんの？ふざけんなよ。
Now that's just... Oh, thank you, Arisen. This should be plenty. I'll take it to the church straight away.
'Tis a goodly deed we've done aiding the sick. I only hope our efforts go a ways towards improving life in the slums.
I suppose 'tis so.
あれ小ガニ思った。どういう風に使ってるんか知らんけど。ちびっこがいなくなったな。
Might I beg but a moment of your time?
はいよ。はいよ。ないけど、ちょっと疲れてきたな。一回寝るか。後日ってなってるけど、まあいっか。やかましい。
Oh,
Huh?
sir, pray excuse my boldness. Might I beg a moment of your time? My niece is in need of emergency, and I'm hoping you'll consider offering your assistance. Oh, thank you, sir. Might we continue this conversation somewhere more discreet? The matter it concerns is you will find my master's manor in the noble quarter. Pray.
ディアナの屋敷に。
Shall we visit the manor as the maid bid?
場所知ってる？
I can guide you there if you wish. Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way.
あんま信用ねえけど。あんま信用ねえけどな。あ、でも素直に言ってるな。今回は。
Oh, you came, sir. I must confess, I feared you would not. But I forget myself. You must be wondering why I asked you here. I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you conversing. She is the spitting image of my young master, you see. It is my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby granting him a reprieve from his sorry situation.
Diana, would you paint my mother a criminal? Perhaps I ought to be the one to explain.
ああ、そういえばなんかそんな噂が出てたね。
No offense.
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not nearly so dire as she makes. I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is not so sharp as it once was. Whenever I am absent, she grows. By leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her peace of mind. Would you be willing to lend your assistance?
まあいいけど。
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl.
さすがに貴族とはいえバレるんじゃないの？自分の母親でしょ。
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. I say we collect as much as we can carry.
おい。
Hi, Arisen. I was hoping you'd come by. You wanted to ask me a favor this time.
およ。
So, this noble boy wants me to pretend to be him? I mean, I don't know the first thing about being an... Besides, are you sure we can trust the... All right, I'll do it.
いけたぞ。連れて行く？
Shall we bring Miss Daphne to see Master Sebastian? I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
一瞬抱えていった方が早いかなと思ったけど、人さらにしか見えんな。まあ、そんな全力で走んなや。出てきてねえじゃねえか NPC が。よし、いいぞ、走っていいぞ。お貴族様の言うことだから仕方がないよ。
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
After you, Arisen.
若干嫌がったな。はい。連れてきたよ。
Look, young master.
持ってきたとも言うけど。
She's here.
Indeed. I could be staring into a mirror. Diana, will you dress her and instruct her in her role?
As you wish, young master. This way, if you please, miss.
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and fetch a gift for Mother. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery.
メルウェイちょっとやばかったんじゃなかったっ
She was
け？
born there, you see. No doubt her days would be brighter with a memento of her old home by her bedside.
それ取ってきてって言ったらいいかっただけなんじゃないの？
You need only finish your preparation.
準備を手伝うって言われても。え？
Let's see. What else must I bring? Ah, I almost forgot.
何？
Let's see. Ah, I almost forgot.
The lands around Melv are rife with poisonous flora. I'd like to pack, and 'tis not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness besides.
You know, the roads around Malvers, I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that reeks of...
ははお前ら要求がさ、多すぎるぞ。
It seems Master Sebastian is lacking a few supplies. Shall we gather what springs to mind?
一応クエストで正確に。追属睡眠サイクロプスの匂い。
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the...
追属睡眠。サイクロプス言えてない。サイクロプスっぽいやつなんだっけ？こっちかな？こっちかな？
Foremost hospitality, much obliged.
持っといてもバンバン襲われるけど。
Well then, I must confess, I feel rather I only hope I've not forgotten. You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest?
追読、目覚まし、目玉にしといてやるか。海水骨。
My thanks. I'm certain. Now, I really must be going.
Take care, young man.
Come back safe.
護衛を頼みはしないんだ。
Your aid in all of this, sir. I shall see about.
Was I headed? Puts me in the mood for a song, it does.
ここで夜まで過ごそう。
Welcome to the Star Drop. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back anytime.
As a reward for your Majesty's effort, you will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that your Majesty return once you...
え普通じゃなく
There
て
is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. As it
Correct.
seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. Mayhap it would be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast... Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray.
A resounding.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Ah, yes. Regarding your when he learnt of your Majesty's escape, he began inquiring after your movements. As to how he learned your Majesty's location with such ease, I shall be sure to inform you when I do.
So,
お金だけか。
someone saw fit to monitor you all the way over in Batar. I suppose that means you're famous, Master.
なんだろう、拝見のロ
Well
ーブみ
met,
たいな
you
ん
will
で、
soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to...
どうにかならんかね。
The foremost
マントはあったっけ。ないね。
hospitality in all Vern. Much obliged.
なんか2個持ってるぞ。なんか2個持ってんぞ。
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the full...
もしかしたらさっきの時もらってた？
most hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
ちょっとその前に一回戻して。一回戻して。
Welcome to pure and qualities what you
だいぶお
need.
金入ったから買えるでしょ。防御力これだな。あ、もう時間？嘘でしょ？早いな。めちゃくちゃ早いな。125。 チラッチラッって見えちゃうのが嫌だ。サブリガーを思い出すわ。
So if we ch-
あ、緑の粘液でいけるんだ。ん？あ、最大強化済み。
the price, just remember. Many thanks. I appreciate.
あ、じゃあ待った。
Welcome to pure and quality is what you need if you want to survive.
売る。こんなもんかな。
I appreciate the.
Well, it takes two to make a set.
で、よし、これでいいんだろう。
Nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch in my case.
一回切ります、ここで。時間があれなんで。